Good morning. Oh, I haven't changed it. 4th of June 2024. So today's card is the Emperor. We got a very different song today. It's from the musical Joseph and the Technical Drinker. That I don't know what to call it. I don't know if it is called the Technical Drinker. It's that one. I closed my eyes. I'll find it. So the name Joseph could be important. Joe. Oh, and we've got the fourth house, Cancer. We've got Capricorn. And we've got Saturn, Truth. Capricorn fits because it's the watermelon man in the Minor Arcana. And Joseph was that watermelon man, really. He was sold into slavery away from his family. Can't remember what that one is, but I'll find it. Looks like a sweet. So let's have a look, see if the watermelon man comes out. So today's card is the Emperor. It's princes, it's kings, it's bosses, it's father figures. It's the one that caused that gentleman to comment rather long rants on one of the videos the other day. Because he believed wrongly that it was blaming men. The card can be any gender if it's an Aries or someone born on the 4th or the 31st. So, or living at 4 or 31, wherever you see that number. So, it's also about self-esteem, self-respect. So we need him in the upright. It's about the head and face. So we need him in the upright. So that we have the self-esteem and self-respect to hold ourselves in that position of power over our own lives. So let's see. Joseph and his technical dream coat. Rainbows, maybe. It is it not Pride Month? I think it's Pride Month. Oh, it's too many. It could be something to do with that. I'm a bit late this morning because I had a real bad night's sleep. So you'll hear the kids going to school outside. But I can't stop that, I'm afraid. I've got a school nearby, so... We'll have a look at the astrology as well. Oh, there's a lot. The Sun conjuncts Venus, Mercury conjuncts Jupiter, Sun and Venus sextiles the Moon's North Node. Lovely day for meetings, travel, self-improvement, romance could blossom, and the Moon is in Taurus. So, a lot going on with the astrology today. And a lot of conjunctions. So getting up close and personal. There's the Capricorn card. Owen is in the last pile, so this may be something that's going to take some time. So we have a violent man or a Libra of a negative energy. Somebody who's sitting on the fence, refusing to take sides. We're unprotected. We're seeking advice from the wrong people, especially males, because they're not clear of mind and they will not give you the right information. Doctors, spiritual leaders and lawyers may mislead us, give us a misdiagnosis. We need to find a new team, a new legal team, maybe a new medical team. The foundations are not strong enough. This could be some of you are finally graduating from university after 3 years study. It is about your foundations, because it's got the foundation stone there. It could be in family, because we're talking about the fourth house, and 3 years. It's the green light for go. It's time to take steps towards a new business, a new life, a new career, or something new financially, possibly. But we've got 2 3s now, so something is coming between you and it, and it's probably your emotional life. There could be something someone won't attend. So if you had a father who is a Libra, he may not be attending your graduation because something is coming between him and it. This is emotional and it's unable to attend. There's no reunions, no celebrations. So maybe he's separated from your mother, because we've got a couple there now. She's Aquarius. These are Libra or Aquarius, or Libra or Aquarius cuspers. So Libra goes from the 21st of September to 21st of October. Aquarius goes from the 20th of January to the 20th of February. So you're now at a crossroads. You're about to leave something to start something new. And you have a choice to make. You can either keep going around in circles, or you can take a different path. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So maybe this problematic relationship with the male figure is something that you've never quite found a resolution to. But he is in the upright, so it's about your self-respect. Are you going to keep being emotionally vulnerable and being hurt by this either emotionally or physically violent man? You have to learn to say no. There is no chance of anything being created here. There is no chance of a birth, if you like. It may be that this couple split because of a failed pregnancy. I don't know. But I do know that it's about your self-respect. It's about giving yourself a pat on the back for any little thing that you do. And getting a makeover maybe. So even if you just get out of bed and get washed, make your bed, you've achieved something for that day. This is protection, but it's neutral because it's today's card, so we can't really give it as much importance as I would like. If it comes out again, we will. So, it's father figures, bosses, government officials, and unable or unwilling to attend maybe a graduation, like I said, or some sort of celebration. You don't feel like celebrating. It might be a cancellation. 3 women could be involved. 3 females. Yeah, so now we have a different man. A man of action. He does what he says he's going to do. This could be someone else because he's not to be relied on. He would do violence, which if this was in the reverse, it could be, but it's not. So this looks like a different man that's stepping up, that's being there. It could be a stepfather. Aries energy, which is the minor arcana of today's card. So the 21st of March to the 21st of April. Okay, so there's the Capricorn card. This is Joseph. This is selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles, something Joseph didn't do, but his brothers did. This is keeping up with the Joneses, trying behind closed doors, everything may be going to hell in a handcart, but trying to give the illusion of everything's okay. You're shackled by promises, contract or vow. So maybe this 3 years, like I said, of study has left you a lot of debt. So you have to work in a place you don't want to work, or be somewhere you don't want to be, stay at home with mum and dad in this situation even, because you can't afford to move out. Whatever this is, you feel held against your will in some way. So it's hell, number 15, the devil, Capricorn. Capricorn is the 20th of December to 20th of January. There is no homecoming. So somebody maybe doesn't want to come home from university because of this situation. So there will be no reunions or celebrations because they're tired of the battles and banging their head against the brick wall, which is the head injuries that I was talking about. So they're tired of it. There's no return. Yeah, there could have been child abuse, there could have been childhood trauma, there could have been something in the past that didn't go down well. This could even be a story from a father in spirit who, he hasn't apologised yet, but maybe that's what he wants, is your forgiveness. But either way, this is about children and siblings, bad memories of the past. Yeah, an unhappy home life, the 4th house. The foundations were not strong enough, and now you're building your own foundations. You don't want to relive that situation. Also, it's on the 2 of Wands, and this is the 4 of Wands. So a home split in half, a separation or divorce maybe. I don't see that yet, except that the male and female are divorced or widowed, possibly. There he is again. Capricorn energy all over this. So Joe keeps coming out. The dragon, extreme loss of money. Somebody's bitter about the separation maybe, and about how much it has cost him, which suggests the gentleman that was very angry the other day. He can't afford to sit back on his laurels. He can't afford to retire even. This is a loss. Someone who was a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. Possibly a man in uniform, possibly somebody like a complexion. Yeah, somebody who feels used, somebody who feels that they've put a lot of effort in for ungrateful people. Cinderella will not go to the ball, I'm afraid. It's having to burn the candle at both ends, working overtime, etc., and getting very little reward for it because of a demanding female, and it could be a Leo, 21st of July, 21st of August. It's my Violet Elizabeth card, so the name Violet or Elizabeth, or the flowers Violet, because she will scream and scream and scream until she's sick if she doesn't get what she wants. The name Dennis, Waterman, Bonnie, Langford, William, all important. The drama queen of any star sign or gender. But there we have now a happy home life, a secure one, perhaps the purchase of a new car. Things are looking up. Concerts. Music is very important to someone. A white or silver car, the 7 or the 25. It's taking back control of your life and not letting this affect your life. It's the breasts and the stomach. Healing. There is so many lies here, mind games, lies, deceit and theft. Again, the sword will serve you or cut you depending on how you grasp it, and you are being cut, you are being damaged, you are being hurt by these words, thoughts, and it's time to let it go. Lies, deceit and theft. Because there are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. These are not your tribe. You need to find a new team, and those who see things the same way you do. Equal reciprocity. And then your wishes and dreams can come true. The Aquarius energy, which was mentioned in the astrology. Face this chaos head on. Heal, and don't lose hope. Don't dim your light to fit in with these people. Step out on your own and follow your own true path. Don't go back into this situation. Yeah, there could be a new marriage. There's 3 blessings, so it might be your 3rd marriage. It might be that you have 3 kids. It's schools, it's teachers, it's learning. It's speaking your truth. It's the neck and throat healing. It's faith, religion. The name Simon Peter, and you deciding which key you're going to bind yourself to, the spiritual or the material. It's marriages, friendships, and ending the chapter. Well done. Then something new can be born once you end this chapter. So maybe you do have to face this to settle it once and for all. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. Bringing this to a positive conclusion and birthing a new world for yourself. Number 21, 5 and 23. And then all the confusion is gone. There'll be a better relationship with this gentleman, Libra. You'll find possibly a new doctor who knows what they're talking about, a new lawyer who knows what they're talking about, a new spiritual leader. There may be somebody elderly with a confused mind, and that's maybe why he was violent. Maybe he had dementia or something like that. But now we're protected. Now we're getting good advice. Now we're clear of mind because we're out of this toxic situation. There it is again, Capricorn, Joe. breaking the shackles, the fetters from around our ankles and our wrists. It's teeth, it's bones, so maybe dentist. It's geriatric issues. So well done. Free yourself. Rebellion. So the rune is Ing. N-G, as in England. We've had this one before, haven't we? There it is, Ingus. The rune has no Scandinavian equivalent, although the Anglo-Saxon often contracted its name to Ing, which is also the name of the horse god of fertility. So, if you've had any problems conceiving, that will change. Those born in the year of the horse especially. Although Ingfrey was a horse god, the main symbolic association of the rune is another totem beast, the boar, which is Venus, which is in the astrology, and Taurus, which is in the tarot. It's the cuckoo in the nest, yeah, the Capricorn. So Joseph was seen as the cuckoo in the nest by his brothers, and then they got rid. Laurels and the apple tree. So the apple tree is Gemini, Cancer, Cuspa. The laurel wreath is the one that used for success. The herb, rosemary. So the name rosemary also. Self-healing. It suggests a doorway, and many masters consider Ingus to be the portal to the astral plane. In Germanic language, names ending in ing or denote the son of, so you may be the son of this person. The heir to the throne, so princes, the son of kings, so William, we've mentioned, and Harry in my country. But you may know others, like of your president, of your king. It's the primary deity of the rune Ingus, Frey. He is also identified, although tenuously, as the god of horses, Ing or Ingfrey. However, Frey did not actually ride a horse. He preferred a steed, was a wild boar named Gullin Bursty, or Golden Bristles. The bristles on the boar's back symbolise the fields of ripening wheat. Well done, Spirit, because from what little I know about Joseph, he had a dream about wheat, and they all turned their heads of corn to bow down to him, and that's what made the brothers jealous, because they thought he was the favourite son. Although most sources refer to Ing and Frey as being one and the same, there is an element of doubt regarding the identification, so there may be an element of doubt about paternity. As the Ing sounds often denotes son of, Ingfrey may not have been Frey himself, but rather the unnamed son, so that doesn't bear your name. He also appears to have been a semi-historical person in words of rune poems, or you may be the child that doesn't bear your father's name. Was among the East Danes of the first seen by men. Ingus is particularly concerned with health, fertility, the well-being of men. It often denotes fertility of mind, yes. And now your minds are clear and fertile. There we are. No more confusion, especially about medical matters. It gives you the motivation and the energy needed to start a new project. There's your motivation. And there's your new project starting. Where's it gone? A new job is often indicated when this rune is drawn, but even if that does not occur, the potential remains for considerable change for the better. Of course, for a new phase to begin, it is necessary to finish the old business, finish that chapter, and turn away from situations that are leading you nowhere. Get rid of it. Don't worry that nothing will come to replace them. New and more productive opportunities will arrive. Ingers is also a run of problem solving, so if a complex matter has taken up your time and attention, the solution is not far away. Perhaps ignoring the problem for a while might help, because you may be so involved in its intricacies that you cannot see the wood for the trees. When you return with fresh insight, the solution will be obvious. It may also be a time that you took a holiday. Ingers often denotes that you'll put your house in order first, so travel to the object of your desire. Also, I know Joseph was sold into slavery, but he still came back. So something will come back to be settled. Clear away your rubbish. Focus your attentions on harmony of your surroundings. So that's feng shui. Clear your clutter. Get rid of everything, and then it will clear your mind. The implications of the rule go further. Perhaps certain people are sapping your confidence. Yes. And taking advantage of your goodwill. If so, these folks should no longer play a role in your life. You will need the courage and foresight and wisdom to detect who and what you need to be rid of. The drama queen. And what is redundant. Ingers may also have a bearing on inheritance, both the passing on of material goods through generations and the continuance of traditions and traits of your forebears. And the world card is about inheritances, possibly jewellery or talent even. The number 72, a string of pearls. So maybe you don't carry your father's name, but you have inherited some talent or maybe the psychic ability from him. Or money even though you don't know this father. Maybe some of you have inherited something. Oh, the 8th house, death and rebirth. So it could be that we are grieving the loss of something we never had even. It's about time to come out of your comfort zone. It is 32 and 13. It is something ends so something new can begin. Coming out of your comfort zone, turning from the caterpillar to the butterfly. From my rotting body flowers will grow, and I am in them, and that is eternity. The name Edward could be important. Lunchtime, maybe. This is where it all goes dark and becomes a bit mysterious. This is a long dark night of the soul before the light comes, where the new dawn is on its way, and you need to grapple with the darkness and the unknown for a little while longer. Traditionally, the 8th house is about sex, death, psychic powers, control. Take back control of your life. Material things such as money and inheritance, that which belongs to others, but such things will end up being yours, or at least partly. It also represents the time of year when Halloween or Samhain takes place and involves all dark gothic things associated with it. So it could be the legal matters of a will where a house has to be sold. When the 8th house card turns up in a spread, the meaning is clear. You are in a period of great transformation. Your matter in question may seem like a life or death issue. This is not a time for superficialities. You will be re-evaluating your life choices, and the need for change is great. Something that has been in your life for a very long time crumbles like the tower, so the 16. It must be built back up, but in a different way. You will not be able to forge ahead without taking care of this matter. A certain change must be completed before you can move ahead. This adjustment will feel uncomfortable for a while. Sex and death are major issues of the 8th house, the beginning of the end. The card means serious business. The 8th house shows what relationships will bring after a commitment is made to a partnership, represented by the preceding 7th house. If love is your question, it will be deep and transforming love, wrought with passion and sexual jealousy. You may find yourself sexually irresistible or reborn through sex into a greater level of intimacy and passion. An alternate meaning could be that there is a doorway that you should not pass through. So maybe going home, not going home is a good decision. It's your choice. Having this card present does not mean someone is going to die. That is unlikely, but it does mean that you may end up dealing with things being passed on to you. Inheritance issues, deeds, trusts, insurance policies, goods of the dead, alimony, child support, and even taxes. The eighth house can also indicate what a partner owns, his or her resources and finances, but can also concern something passed down from parents and grandparents. So if you've inherited something, say, before you was married, then it legally maybe doesn't come into the marriage. Like I've been in this position. Be very careful what you sign. Don't sign anything, because you may be signing away what you inherited when you don't need to. These are assets acquired from a relationship. Psychic ability in all its forms is also one meaning behind this card. It suggests premonitions, visionary dreams, seeing into the past, present, and the future. So, a little story. One of my previous relationships, I had some money and inherited, put it on the property that we sold, and because of something I didn't sign, so you must read the small print and make sure that you are aware of this. Even though we weren't married, I lost a lot of money because of it. So be very careful what you sign and what you don't sign. You must get an agreement. So it may be that your home or environment experiences a haunting, or you become involved in paranormal interests such as ghosts and other types of spirits. Past life information is also filed away in the 8th house, surfacing as unexplained phobias or sudden attacks of anxiety. In any event, with this card, you are quite connected to the psychic realm. Health-wise, the 8th house card can mean a long-term illness with extended periods of recovery for someone who is connected or important to you. The 8th house indicates where the elderly or very sick go to die, yes, or a place of healing, but where there is no cure. Jealousy, rivals, sabotage, stalking are also issues of the 8th house. It is Scorpio, which is the 21st of October to 21st of November. However, there are more positive meanings to the house of sex and death. You may experience penetrating insights, or you may go through a time of renewal, a time where you are given a second chance at life. Your life is about to be made over to become a builder. There he is, building his new foundations. Darkness comes and towers fall, but there is better to take its place. Yes, this feels like a nightmare. Passing away, shared resources, legacies, dangers, the occult, ghosts, and debts. What did I say about debts? Now, what we didn't do was the dice. So let's see what the dice says. So it's about truth, integrity, 4th house of the home and family life, the Cancer energy, which we're coming into at the end of this month, 21st. Oh, we're going into Cancer on the 21st. Stomach, the breast, the home, the ancestral line, the colour red again. Home, parents, childhood, inherited patterns. You break the cycle, you break the curse. Family, environment, upbringing, and the womb. So Saturn in Capricorn, the Lord of Karma. This placement is extremely cautious and careful, possessing the ability to plan and stick to long-term strategies for success. Rigid traditional views will hold sway. So, going back to the story of Joseph, he came back from a very bad situation and became successful anyway, and so can you. 27. This is the protection that you need, the balance and the unity. So the number 27, massively important. Balance is return to your life. The pentagram, or even the David staff, maybe for some. So the name David could be important, Jewish community. This is harmony between the 5 elements. Within the pagan community, the elements are air, earth, fire, and water. The pentagram is also used in Chinese medicine, so maybe alternative medical procedures, to represent the 5 elemental theories, which comprises of fire, earth, metal, wood, water. The pentagram is also associated with a symbol of protection. When you draw this card, it's asking you to find balance and unity within your life. Where are you out of balance, and what do you need in order to bring you back in harmony? Maybe you're too fiery or quick to anger. Maybe you're lacking motivation or the fire to achieve what you desire. Are your emotions flowing like water, the elements that they are? Are you holding back tears, or do they keep flooding out? Maybe you're feeling a bit scattered and need some grounding, or perhaps you're lacking guidance and need to work with spirit more. Have you become rigid and need to be more fluid, like air, and move more? When we bring things back to basics, the simple approach of looking for what is not balanced, we can begin to seek out for ourselves that which will bring back balance to our lives. Call on the element you need to help you. So, go in search of where the element resides. Seek out a natural creek, sea, or lake when your emotions are out of whack. Garden and get your bare feet on the ground when you need some grounding. Light a fire, a candle, or keep warm if you need to seek out places where, if you need some passion or impetus to move forwards, maybe have a curry. Seek out places where you can be in the wind and ask for it to take your cares away. My granny always said, go and have a walk and blow the cobwebs away, or help you be more flexible. The pentagram can also signify that union is here or is awaiting you. It shows always being seen as a symbol of positivity, and you are in need of protection. The pentagram is your symbol. So watch for the pentagram. That may be a sign somewhere from spirit. The rainbow. Oh, what did I say about Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat? Bloody hell. The 26th. So now we've got the 26th, the 27th, the 25th, and those are the dates that they kept giving us in it at the end of this month. 25th, 26th, 27th of the month. The Rainbow Prince. So it looks like inheritance for some, definitely. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Compensation for your troubles and your perseverance and patience. Money doesn't solve all problems, but it is a help. But it may be, like I said, an inheritance of a different kind. When the Rainbow Prince appears as your ally, he reminds you about the law of compensation, the law of receiving. After the rainstorms you've endured in your journey, the Rainbow Prince brings you a pot of gold, which is the result of your using all the elements of your inner light and reaching to the sky until you touch the material realm from one end to the other. This isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with energy of giving the highest value, your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But the message here is more than that. The Rainbow Prince says to keep your sight on the sky after the rainstorms, and that is Father Sky. And that may have upset your life. Follow your bliss to the pot of gold waiting for you. Your perseverance will pay off, and your reward will be greater than you could ever imagine. So karma is dealing out the truth. Trust that little niggle. So whatever it is, if something doesn't feel right, it isn't. So trust the little niggle. It's very important. Trust your gut instinct. And number 52, which is 1 year, which is, what is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling, try as you might, it's there and it isn't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring that niggling feeling, throwing their best dollop of stubbornness and ego and post-rationalisation to numb it out, so ignoring something. It's obvious to everyone else. It's exhausting. And until you face that niggle head on, life just throws you a bit more to wake you up. So it'll get worse until you realise enough is enough. To draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. Don't dim your light for anyone. The niggle is the arrow pointing to what's standing in your way, your compass if you like, the relationship, the conversation that needs to be had, the decision you need to make, maybe the parting of the ways. The shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel that niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from a higher realm, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment of every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. So any niggles, don't ignore them, especially health-wise. You are being called to face that niggle now, because if you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path, and then you're going to regret that you didn't answer that niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe, you are protected. Answer the niggle now. What is it trying to tell you? So, don't be afraid, have courage, get it sorted. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.